Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Trades with Abdi. Today is December the 7th, Thursday morning. We did take a little loss yesterday, putting our account down to $30,621 as of this morning. With that being said, before we get into our watch list, if I do sound funny, I am kind of coming down with a cold, so don't mind me. With that being said, I am doing free one-on-one call. If you guys are interested, if you guys want to have a sit-down one-on-one and then pick my brain and whatnot, I am doing it for free. I'm not going to be doing it for too long. So go ahead and using the link in the description, go ahead and schedule you one-on-one free call up to an hour. With that being said, let's get into our watch list. So this morning I have Tesla, like always, and then I have Nvidia, Google, and Apple here. So as you guys can see here on Tesla been pretty choppy here in this range between that 240 and then that 230-ish key level. As you guys can see yesterday, kind of chopped up, but later on the day we did have a decent sell-off here till the close, and after hour kind of consolidated, got above that 240, and then been consolidating here in pre-market. We are getting a little bit of momentum here to the upside, but if this momentum continues, I'm looking for a break of that 244 and possibly a break of that yesterday's high, basically. But if this comes back down and this sell-off continues here, I'm looking for a break of that 240, possibly that yesterday's low, and maybe it has room down to that 234. But next we got Nvidia. Nvidia, as you guys can see, had a huge sell-off yesterday, right off the open till it closed. It was just aggressively selling off. So we gave all that move back we made on Tuesday. So we got to yesterday, we rejected off that 471 all the way down to that 455. So that's a huge sell-off for Nvidia. And as you guys can see, after our consolidation, pre-market is somewhat consolidating. We are kind of getting a little pop to the upside, but it's probably going to be short-lived due to this aggression of sell-off. So if I see this sell-off continues, I'm looking for a break of this 454, possibly yesterday's low, and then that pre-market low, and that 451 key level. And if this is as aggressive as yesterday, we might have a room down to that 434-ish, possibly, or we might get some just consolidation price action this morning just because of how aggressive that pullback was. But if we do get some aggressive to move to the upside, we pick up some momentum to the upside, I'm looking for a break of that 465, that 467 key level, and possibly that 471. But yeah, we'll see though. And next we got Google here. As you guys can see, Google was pretty choppy yesterday, not much going on. We did get a slight pullback, but overall not much going on. But as you guys can see, pre-market, we are aggressively moving to the upside here. We are sitting above that 135 key level. As you guys can see, yesterday it closed below that 133 key level, but pre-market we have a huge gap here. We are sitting at 136 here in pre-market, so we do have this nice gap that if it comes back down, this momentum, this momentum continues, I'm looking for just the price action setting up and possibly have room up to that 138. But if it moves down, we get some sell-off, we have this gap to fill, so I'm hoping the gap to fill. But with that being said, market is about to open here, and I'll see you guys if I see some setups. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I did take one trade here off the open on Apple, profit of $326, got in 15 contract at 70 and got out all 15 at 94. So I thought I was recording this trade, but I was not, so it is what it is. So I just want to go over it real quick. And yeah, so I got in on this candle right here. The second candle was looking for a break of that blue line, failed to break it on that candle, had a slight pullback here, but I was looking to exit if it got below the VWAP. I was risking anywhere from $100 to $150 to make anywhere from $300 to $400. So anyways, the next candle start picking up some momentum, got above that line. We have a really nice volume with that move, and the next one as well got above that green line. That's what I was looking for, but it was shortly lived, pulled back on me. As you guys can see, the next candle was actually bearish and pretty aggressive, got almost close to that VWAP, but as you guys can see, I held it because one, I'm accepting my risk, two, it never got below the VWAP, and thirdly, look at the volume on that compared to the bulls. It's pretty weak. So it was shortly lived, pulled back, closed around that blue line, and then we started continuing, and I exited as soon as we got above this at like 194, 80-ish, 85-ish, something like that, for a profit of $326. And I exited that, one, because we did get a break of that. I want to sell into the strength, and secondly, SPY and QQQ start selling off aggressively. So as you guys can see, as soon as I exited, that sell-off began, and we are getting some aggressive sell-off. We are picking some direction here in the market for today. So but yeah, a little nice quick profit off the open. So I'm gonna just go ahead and sit around. Let's see what else we can find here this morning. Alrighty, once again I messed up on the recording, but I just entered on this candle here for a break of that pre-market high here on Tesla. I'm in there 10 contracts at 550, looking for a break of that pre-market high. We do have room up to that 244, possibly 247-ish, but I'm probably not gonna hold it that long, but just looking for a quick break of that pre-market high, a little run to that retest of that 244. So we're just gonna go ahead and be patient, let the trade play out, and hopefully we get some good, we make some profit on this trade. All right, what I'm gonna do on this trade is I'm gonna go ahead and take 8 contracts off there, sell into the strength, and I'm gonna try to hold the last 2 contracts, maybe a retest to that 244.50-ish level. But we did secure that $651 on that trade so far. Yeah, so far this trade is going pretty good. Like I said, I entered here on this trade, kind of pulled back on me, but as you guys can see, held that pre-market low, pre-market high, held that level, and then we gained some move here to the upside. So just gonna go ahead and hold the last 2 contracts. Hopefully we get a break or at least a retest at that 244-ish level, and if it comes back down below that 90 MA, definitely gonna go ahead and take the last 2 contracts out. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the last 2 contracts. Market's still selling out, so I just want to go ahead and check. Why am I not getting filled? This is ridiculous. Gonna do a limit order. Sell. Okay, there we go. What the fuck? Why is this shit glitching? All right, we're out. Last 2 contract. Market pulling back aggressively. Even though Tesla looks like it might be pulling back to the upside, it's gonna go ahead and fake me out. There we go. There's that pullback. See? That's why you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the market as well as, you know, everything else. So with that being said, we're up $746 on this Tesla trade. So we took 2 trades this morning. So the first was Apple. I got in Tesla at 9:53. This candle right here, got in at this candle right here, basically held through this, pulled back on me a little bit right here, but I was still in the money, and also held that pre-market high, so I held it, and we got that little nice pop. Sold that 8 contract, I believe this candle or this candle, And then now, as you guys can see, we get some aggressive pullback here. Probably gonna go ahead and retest that VWAP. It is 9 o'clock. It is for me to go. But with that being said, let's go ahead and look at this. We are up $1,772 on the day. That one trade on Apple and that other trade on Tesla, putting our account at $31,693 as of this morning. Great morning. Can't complain, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we executed pretty good. The price action is kind of slow, honestly, off the open. We did miss that trade on Tesla off the open because I was trading Apple, but it is what it is. All in all, pretty good day. Can't complain. With that being said, I hope you guys had a great trading morning. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.